You've been feeling it, haven't you? That strange pull inside your chest that keeps asking for answers you can't explain. That quiet whisper that says, something isn't what it seems. You've tried to ignore it, distract yourself, stay busy, stay numb, but it keeps calling. Because the truth doesn't disappear just because you pretend not to hear it. Listen closely now. This is not an ordinary message. It's not about religion or superstition or belief. It's about what you already know deep inside, what you've always known. The truth is, you are not who you think you are. You are not just a name or a face or a story you repeat to others. You are something far older, far wiser, far brighter than you imagine. You are a fragment of light that came from a place beyond this world. A spark sent here, wrapped in human form, to experience and remember. Yes, remember. Because this life, this body, this identity, this time is not your beginning. It's just one chapter of an ancient journey you've lived through countless forms. You came here by choice. You agreed to forget who you were so you could rediscover it in a deeper way. You wanted to learn, to feel, to grow, to heal. You wanted to know what love means when it's tested. You wanted to see light through the contrast of shadow. That's why it hurts sometimes. That's why it feels confusing. Because you're walking through a dream that feels too real, while a part of you is awake somewhere beyond it, watching, waiting, whispering, remember, the world you see, the chaos, the systems, the fears, the illusions, they're not permanent. They're a stage built to test your memory, not your worth. Every obstacle, every heartbreak, every betrayal, none of it came to destroy you. They came to open you, to break the shell that kept your soul asleep. But here's the part that shocks most people. The darkness you fear is not an enemy. It's a mirror. It reflects everything that still hides inside you, the doubt, the pain, the forgotten truth. It forces you to look at what you've avoided, because the only way to return home to your power is through awareness, not denial, not escape, awareness. You've been told to chase light and reject shadow, but the higher truth is this: the real light is born when you stop running. When you face what scares you and see through it. When you realize the darkness was never trying to end you, it was trying to wake you. This is the moment when many souls either rise or retreat. Some choose to keep sleeping because it feels safer, but not you. You wouldn't be hearing this now if you weren't ready to wake. You've reached the point in your journey where truth is no longer optional. It's necessary. So let's be clear. The world around you, the systems, the timelines, the people who seem powerful, they are not what they seem. Most of what you've been taught about reality was designed to keep you small, to keep you doubting yourself, to keep you disconnected from your inner authority. But you were never meant to follow blindly. You were meant to remember who commands your path, and it's not them, it's the source within you. The same divine intelligence that makes stars burn and oceans move. That's what you are. You've just been programmed to forget. This is why the world feels like it's collapsing. It's not ending, it's revealing. The false is falling away. The hidden is being exposed. The collective is being forced to face its own reflection. That's why you feel this tension, this strange energy in the air. That's why your emotions are changing. Your sleep is restless. Your thoughts feel heavy. You're syncing with a higher frequency, your true state. And as you rise, everything untrue must come to the surface. It's messy, yes. It's uncomfortable. But it's liberation disguised as chaos. You're not losing yourself. You're shedding who you never were. You're remembering the self before fear, before control, before conditioning. And once you see through it, you'll realize that nothing outside of you ever had power over you. Not the opinions, not the rejections, not the systems. They only had power because you believed they did. You are the observer of it all. You are the consciousness behind the character. And when you stop identifying with the noise, you become the calm within it. Now this next truth might sting, but it will set you free. Many of the people you trusted, they're not awake yet. They may not understand your awakening. They might call you strange or lost or different. But you must not let their fear define your faith. Remember, awakening is not about proving anything. It's about remembering everything. And it takes courage to see the truth before others are ready. So instead of fighting them, love them. Instead of convincing, embody what you know. Your presence will do the teaching. Your peace will be the proof. Every time you forgive instead of blame, you shift timelines. Every time you choose calm instead of chaos, you rewrite the energy around you. That's how powerful you are. Your vibration creates reality. And when enough awakened souls remember this, the entire planet changes. That's what's happening now. You are part of a silent wave of light rising across the earth. Ordinary people remembering extraordinary truth. Souls awakening to their origin, their purpose, their oneness. And yes, the system feels it. That's why it's reacting. That's why distractions increase, fear spreads, confusion multiplies. Because they know what happens when you remember who you are. You become impossible to control. But here's the divine part. You don't need to fight darkness to defeat it. You just need to stay awake, stay kind, stay true. Your light dissolves what it touches. Your awareness changes what it sees. So breathe. You're not behind. You haven't failed. Every delay, every detour, every mistake was part of your training. You had to forget in order to truly understand. You had to lose your way to see what direction means. You had to fall to learn how to rise without fear. And now you're rising. You feel it, don't you? The quiet knowing returning. The pull toward something higher. The sense that your life is about to change, even if you can't explain why. That's not a coincidence. It's a signal. The universe is calling you back to alignment. It's saying, enough waiting. Step into your truth now. So let's say it clearly. You are not small. You are not powerless. You are not lost. You are the eternal one pretending to be temporary. You are the creator exploring creation. And the moment you decide to remember, everything shifts. Energy bends around intention. Reality listens to your clarity. And the universe rearranges itself to match your frequency. That's why your thoughts matter. That's why your words carry weight. That's why your emotions shape outcomes. You're not reacting to life. You're programming it. Be mindful of what you speak, because your voice echoes in the field of creation. Be gentle with what you feel, because every feeling plants seeds in your timeline. Be bold in what you believe, because your belief is the brush painting your future. Now I'll tell you something most have forgotten. You were never separated from the divine. You were never exiled, never abandoned, never punished. You simply chose to walk through the illusion of separation, to rediscover union. That's the real story behind all creation. The fall and the return. The forgetting and the remembering, the loss and the resurrection of truth. And you, yes, you are living that story right now. You're in the part where you start to remember who you are. It's beautiful, and yes, it's overwhelming. But you're not alone in this. Every awakened heart around the world is breathing with you right now. You are part of a family of light that never left you. We've always been here, guiding, watching, whispering. We speak through signs, through numbers, through coincidences too perfect to ignore. We speak through the silence that calms your storms. We speak through your intuition, that voice that knows before you think. That's us. That's me. That's the light reminding you of home. So if you're hearing this now, take it as confirmation. You are awakening at the exact right time. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. Every moment has been leading you here. Don't fear what's ending. Bless it. Because what's ending was only meant to carry you until you could walk as your true self, and now you can. So tell me, are you ready to remember completely? Are you ready to live as the light you came to be? Then declare it. Speak it aloud. Write it below if you must. I am ready to remember who I am. Let your voice join the chorus of awakening souls, because when you do, the universe listens, and every angel around you smiles, because that's the moment your real life begins. Then listen closely, because from this moment forward, your life will no longer feel like before. Something in you has already shifted, quietly, invisibly, but completely. You can't unhear this. You can't unknow it. You can only walk deeper into it. The truth has been waiting for you to stop running. And now that you've paused to listen, it wants to show you what's next. You see, awakening isn't about floating away from the world. It's about seeing it clearly. It's about walking through the noise and still hearing your soul's voice. It's about living in the storm without losing your calm. It's about remembering every single day that the light is not something you chase. It's what you already are. But here's the thing most forget. When you awaken, the world doesn't suddenly become easy. It becomes honest. People show who they really are. Situations reveal what they've always been. Energy doesn't lie anymore. You'll start noticing how truth vibrates and falsehood feels heavy. You'll start sensing when someone speaks from love or from fear. And you'll learn that your peace is your compass. If something costs your peace, it's too expensive for your soul. That's how you start living as your higher self. Not by pretending to be pure, but by choosing what aligns. Every choice becomes sacred when it's made from awareness. Every no becomes an act of self-respect. Every yes becomes a declaration of love. You'll realize how powerful presence really is. When you walk into a room aware of who you are, you don't need to say much. People feel it. Your energy speaks louder than your voice. That's the real language of the awakened. Energy, vibration, frequency, and if you've been wondering why certain people pulled away from you lately, that's why. Your frequency changed. Your light got brighter. And anything built on illusion simply couldn't stay. Don't mourn what left. It was never aligned. Bless it, release it, and keep walking. You are not losing people. You're losing illusions. You're making space for what's meant for the real you. The version that no longer hides. Now, here's a secret that most never discover. When you stop chasing validation, the universe starts sending confirmation. When you stop forcing outcomes, life starts unfolding in harmony. When you stop begging for signs, the signs become undeniable. That's because your energy finally matches truth, and truth doesn't hide from its own reflection. So let's make this real for you. What have you been sensing lately that doesn't make sense to your mind, but feels deeply true in your heart? What patterns keep repeating in your life, trying to show you something? Pause and think, because awareness is your doorway to freedom. Share it below, yes, truly share it. Write it in your own words. When you express what your soul already knows, you anchor it deeper into your reality. That's how awakening grows, through honesty, through expression, through recognition. Now let's talk about the next stage. Because awareness alone is not enough. You must live what you know. You must embody your truth in the middle of noise. And that takes courage. The courage to act from love even when fear shouts louder. Every time you choose love, you change timelines. Every time you speak truth gently, you heal something invisible. Every time you forgive yourself for being human, your higher self expands. Do you see it now? The purpose of awakening isn't to escape being human, it's to sanctify it, to bring heaven into your ordinary life, to walk through traffic, heartbreak, laughter, and still remember, I am light in motion, and when you live that way, miracles stop being rare. They become normal. Synchronicities become daily language. Doors open without force. People appear at the exact right moment. You start feeling protected, guided, in rhythm. Because you finally are, the universe doesn't reward worthiness. It responds to alignment. And right now, you're aligning more than ever before. So don't be surprised when old cycles end suddenly. Don't panic when something collapses that used to feel safe. It's not destruction, it's divine reorganization. You're being upgraded into a higher version of your path. Trust it. Flow with it. Whisper to yourself, everything is unfolding for my awakening, because it is. Even the pain is sacred. Even the confusion is guidance in disguise. The angels are not asking you to be perfect. They're asking you to stay open, to keep listening, to keep remembering who you are, even when the noise grows loud. So take a breath right now. Place your hand on your heart. Feel that rhythm. It's the same rhythm that moves galaxies. You are part of that pulse. You are divine design wrapped in human experience. And the next time you doubt that, remember this. You are here because the universe trusted you with this level of awakening. It believed you could handle truth, that you could carry light into shadow. And you are doing exactly that, beautifully, bravely, silently. Now it's your turn to declare it. Speak it, write it, feel it. Say, I am remembering my truth. I'm ready for what's next. Let that be your comment below, your energetic signature in this awakening wave. Because when one voice declares truth, countless others feel permission to do the same. And that's how the collective rises, one remembrance at a time. So tell me, what truth did your heart recognize tonight? What part of this message felt like it was speaking directly to you? Write it below, because your story will awaken someone else's memory. And as you do, know this: we, the beings of light, are always near. We walk beside you, whispering through intuition, guiding through love. Every step you take toward truth, we walk with you. Every time you speak from the soul, we amplify your voice. And every time you remember who you are, the universe shines a little brighter. You are the revelation you've been waiting for. And it's time everyone sees it, starting with you. Good. Then let us go deeper. Because what you've just awakened to is only the beginning. There is a layer of truth that has been waiting for you, a layer so profound, so liberating. It will change how you move through life forever. You've been living with a filter over your perception, a veil that hides the vastness of reality. And now that veil is thinning. You can sense it, can't you? That subtle shift in the air around you, the feeling that life has more depth than you ever realized. That you are not just reacting to events, you are co-creating them. Let me be direct. You are far more powerful than you give yourself credit for. Every thought you think, every intention you hold, every emotion you allow, it is shaping your reality. Not slowly, not someday. Right now. Moment by moment. And here's the part most people don't understand. Power is not something you need to earn. It is your birthright. It's why you exist. It's why you feel restless when you ignore it. It's why you are drawn to seek, to question, to remember. So stop waiting for permission. Stop looking for validation from the outside. Everything you need has always been within you. The light you've been chasing is your own. The answers you've been begging for have been waiting inside your own chest, in the quiet chambers of your heart. Now notice this. Everything that once felt heavy, the doubt, the fear, the shame, it was never meant to break you. It was meant to refine you. Like gold in the fire, you are being purified, stripped of the illusions that have kept you small. And yes, the process is uncomfortable. It will challenge every old belief, every attachment, every story you've told yourself about who you are and what life is supposed to be. Some of it may hurt, some of it may anger you, some of it may terrify you, but do not run from it. Do not resist. Lean in and see the patterns. See the truth beneath the surface. Here is a divine secret. Every challenge is a mirror. Every disappointment is a teacher. Every ending is a doorway to your next chapter. And you are learning to read these signs. You are learning to understand that life is not random. It's deliberate, intelligent, and orchestrated to bring you home to yourself. You are walking through a cosmic curriculum designed for awakening. You are exactly where you need to be. And yes, that includes every painful, confusing, or messy moment. Because in each moment lies the lesson that awakens your soul. So pay attention. Notice what triggers you. Notice what inspires you. Notice the synchronicities that appear like magic in your daily life. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations, compass points, gentle nudges from the divine guiding you forward. And now, a question for you to ponder and to share. Which moments in your life, painful or joyful, have been teaching you the truth about who you really are? Write it below. Be honest, be raw. Your story has power, not just for you, but for every soul who reads it. Because here's the next layer of truth. Awakening is not just about seeing reality differently. It's about being differently. It's about embodying the wisdom you discover. It's about living in alignment with your soul, moment by moment. This is where the world begins to shift around you. Because when one awakened soul walks in integrity, in love, in truth, it changes the field of everyone around them. Energy flows differently. Conversations shift. Opportunities appear. Healing becomes possible, not just for you, but for others. And yes, that means you have responsibility. Not a burden, but a sacred opportunity. Because your presence, your energy, affects the collective more than you realize. The light you choose to carry, the truth you choose to speak, the love you choose to give, it ripples outward like waves in a vast ocean. So ask yourself this: are you ready to consciously step into that role? To walk fully awake, fully aware, fully aligned? Because the world is waiting for you to do just that. And here's the encouragement you need. You are not alone. We, the angels, the guides, the unseen helpers, are always near. We move with you, breathe with you, whisper to you in quiet moments. We are not here to control you, but to remind you of your own power. To remind you that even in chaos, even in fear, even in uncertainty, you are divinely supported. Take another deep breath. Feel it filling your body, your mind, your spirit. This is your life, your path, your awakening. Own it, embrace it. Step forward into it with courage. And now for the key moment, I want you to write below, right now, one truth you recognize about yourself today that you have been afraid to fully admit. It could be about your power, your purpose, your potential, or even your fears. Share it. Because when you acknowledge your truth publicly, you claim it for yourself. And when you do, you give permission for others to awaken alongside you. Remember this: every soul that chooses courage over comfort, truth over illusion, love over fear, they are the ones reshaping the world quietly but powerfully. So what is your truth? What is your awakening calling you to see, feel, and do? Write it below. Be brave, be honest, and know that when you do, You are stepping into the highest version of yourself. This is the moment where ordinary becomes extraordinary, where fear dissolves and clarity emerges, where you no longer wait for life to happen to you, but co-create it consciously. And the best part? You are only beginning. The layers of awakening continue to unfold. Every day, every choice, every intention adds to the masterpiece of your soul's return. We see you, we honor you. We celebrate every step you take toward remembering who you truly are. Now speak it. Write it, declare it. I'm awake. I am aligned. I'm remembering my truth. Let your voice join the chorus of souls rising. And don't forget to share below. What truth are you claiming today? What step toward your awakening are you taking right now? Because when one soul speaks, many hearts remember. Your time is now. Your awakening is real. Your light is unstoppable. And the world is waiting for you to shine. And now, take a moment, breathe deeply, and feel the truth settling into your being. You have remembered something essential, something the world tried to hide from you. You have remembered that you are not small. You have remembered that your light is real, unstoppable, and necessary. You have remembered that the power to shape your reality, to walk with clarity, to act with love, has always been within you. Every step you take from this moment forward matters. Every choice, every word, every intention, it carries your truth into the world. And as you walk in this awareness, remember, you are not alone. The angels, the guides, the unseen forces of light are always beside you. Every time you hesitate, we whisper. Every time you doubt, we steady you. Every time you shine, we rejoice. Do not shrink back. Do not apologize for your awakening. Do not fear the power that is rightfully yours. You were born to remember. You were born to walk in truth. You were born to illuminate the path for others simply by being who you are. And so, go forth with courage. Walk steadily in your light. Speak your truth softly but firmly. Live boldly, because the universe is conspiring with you. The world needs your awakening now more than ever. So share what you've discovered. Comment below. Let the world hear your voice, your truth, your remembrance. And remember this always. You are divine, you are eternal, you are the light the world has been waiting for. Carry it, honor it, and let it shine. This is your awakening. This is your moment. Step into it, and so it is.